Hey guys, and welcome to the Let's Play Feed the Beast, the Mindcrack edition, with me, MrDlor. You may be already seen the first edition of Vanish's recording of the Let's Play, where he explained to you how to craft the mining turtle and how to use the default commands for it. Now, my Let's Play will be a bit different. We're gonna discover the game together, try some stuff out, and see how it works out. So, we're not gonna start from total scratch. I already went ahead and collected some wood and some stone and all that basic stuff, so to speak, and built a small house to actually don't get destroyed at night when all the bad guys come out. So let's get in and I'm gonna show you around. We got a bed already, so if there's nobody on the server we can easily skip the night if we need to. Nearby in a village I stole some apiaries so we can start breeding some bees very soon. Then down here we have our lovely small storage room, which I might gonna use for some machines as well, so we're gonna combine that one. Out here another balcony where I already planned out that I might want to have some solar panels out here, so that's another goal. Solar panels is very high on the list. Down here we have another small storage room with some barrels where we can store all the stuff we have, like a big amount of, because we don't want to have everything up there, just enough so we can craft some stuff. Down here another room. I don't know yet what I'm gonna do with it, but we will find a use. Down here is our mining shaft, but we don't want to really go there, right? Because there's nothing more boring than watching someone mine over and over and over again. So we skip that part. Now, what are we gonna do in the first episode? That's a good question. My plan was to get some machinery running so we can actually process our ore, double it up, or get even something better. Now, there are two ways. We could use the old-fashioned way with industrial craft, which most of you guys maybe know from the Preach Gaming Tech server back then. But there is something new called thermal expansion, which is basically another mod which kinda adds the same machines, but they work a bit different, but the end result is the same. So I want to try that one. Unlike, well, I want to show you why I actually want to go this way. Because if we look now at the Mercerator, the recipe's changed a lot. You see, right, you need diamonds for a Mercerator. That's a big change, because back then it was just flint, and that was it. So that changed a lot. Then you need some advanced circuits or some gates, which we can't get yet, so we would need the advanced circuit, which you may be reminded that we normally need the normal ones, but yeah, the recipe's changed a lot. So let's look up the alternative way, which would be a pulverizer. There it is. That one is actually pretty cheap. All we really need is some copper, some gold, redstone, flint, some glass, some gold, some iron, and a piston. So that's pretty easy to get, I would say. Now, how are we gonna power this thing? Pretty easy. We need Buildcraft power. So MJ, or how I call them, Michael Jacksons. How do we produce them? Pretty easy, with engines. I looked on Wikipedia already what's like the best option to start, and I think the easiest one would be some steam engine power, which basically requires a water supply and some coal and will produce some power. So that's like an easy way to start off. I want to upgrade to magmatic engines later on, but yeah, they changed the recipe as well, so we need ingwa, which requires ingwa dust. And we get ingwa dust when we combine iron and nickel, and then we get ingwa dust. Now you may ask, why not do it right off the bat? Well, we only get the dust with the pulverizer or the Mercerator, so we need a bed well, not a bad, but a worse power supply first to actually power the pulverizer, get the pulverized stuff, then make the ingwer, and then we can switch out our energy system. So yeah, that's basically our goal, to get the first power supply running and maybe our first or two machines. So we need our power first. Pretty easy to get. We just need a good amount of copper, a piston, and a redstone transmission coil, which requires some silver and redstone. So that's pretty easy. Let's do our transmission coil first. There, pretty easy, like I said. Then we need some copper gear, which requires an iron ingot, or I think you can also use, I already got them, a stone gear, and then just put copper around it, and there you go. There we got our 2 copper gear, right. Then a piston, that's pretty easy, just some stone, some wood, some iron, and redstone. So let's do the piston. I always get it wrong, I guess. No, I got it right. That's the wrong way. Alright. Here we go. We got our piston as well. Now we only need to put some copper on the top, the piston between, and I forgot. Nope, I did not. Wait, wrong way around. There we go. We got our first steam engine. I thought about putting the machinery at the top. So let's make a pick. No, not a pick. An axe, so we can actually remove the stuff more easy. Because I didn't make one now because the last one broke when I was collecting some wood. There we go. So we got some space. Let's plug down the engine. Nah, not that way. Yeah, let's do the piping stuff first. So we need a wooden pipe and make the wooden pipe conductive, so we can actually get the power out of the pipe into our system. Then we need to cook up, I believe, 2 golden bars, if I remember right. Let me look at that. Pipe, golden pipe, there it is. Yep, 2 golden, right? That was right. So let's wait for that one. There we go. Then we can craft ourselves some golden transit pipes, which we're gonna make conductive as well. At least one. That's all we really need at the moment. So we're gonna place the wooden one there, the golden one there. And if we place the engine now on this block, it should connect to the wooden one. There we go. Now, we don't want that the engine is running all the time. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna set it to signal required high, which means basically it won't run until it gets a redstone signal. That's pretty easy to make. We're just gonna use a lever. There we go. So now we can turn it off, on, off, on. Now, if you look into the engine, we need water and coal. Now, where are we gonna get water from? Well, I already have an endless water supply outside, which I made just with some buckets and water, which everybody knows how to do it, right? You just put 2 water source blocks next to each other, and then you get an endless water source. Next up, we need the machine itself. So let's look up pulverizer and check out what we need. We need copper again, some gold, some redstone, a bit flint, glass, iron, gold, and a piston again. So I'm gonna cook this ore up, and when that's done, we will be right back. Welcome back, guys. The ore is done. So let's actually craft our stuff. First off, we're gonna build our transmission coil. Oh, no, I was wrong. It's the reception coil, not the transmission. The transmission one was for the engine. Right. So next up is our machine frame, which is pretty easy. Just put some glass in there, some iron, some gold, and there it is. And all we need now is our lovely, but we still hate it, pistons, because we need them for like everything. There we go. And now we just combine all of the ingredients together and we get our first machine, the pulverizer. There we go. Now we can just plug the machine right there, and now you think, OMG, what the fuck? Basically, the counters show you where the input is, what's the output, and etc, etc. You can set the different side of the machine, like that's the left one. So left, we can set left to be blue. Blue is the input. So basically, unlike the industrial craft stuff, we could put a chest right here, put just the ore in it, and it will suck the ore in, and then we could put another chest on this side, and it will automatically put the processed dust into the next chest, and so and so and so on. But we don't want to do that right now, so we're gonna leave the side blank like that, and we're gonna put the top blank as well. Well, basically we could just make everything blank because we're not gonna automate it right now. Later on we will, but just for showing it off, that's fine. Now we want this machine to run all the time when it gets power. Basically it will just run if it has something to macerate. You see, this machine can maximum use 4 MJs per tick. Our engine can only produce 2 MJs. So the machine will slow it down itself to actually that the engine can keep up. So let's try that one out. Let's get our bucket so we get some water, and let's process. Yeah, we can use the gold ore. That's fine. All right, let us get us some water first for the engine so it doesn't overheat, and then we're gonna put in the coal to actually power our. Oops, that was the wrong block. We want the middle one. There we go. That should be enough to. Damn server lag. That should be enough to power our engine, at least for like showing it off. So at the moment we don't have any power at all. So let's put in 2 coal and power this sucker up. And we should see some power going. Yep, there it is. And it's going into our machine. So we're gonna fill that one up a bit. Like around, yeah, 1,000, and then we're gonna put in a gold ore and we're gonna see what happens. There we go. There goes the ore, and it's processing. Like I said, the machine will automatically slow down if there's too much power usage, because our engine can only produce 2.0 and the machine can actually use 4.0. So now we got 2 golden dust. Then we can cook the golden dust in our furnace and get 2 golden ingots. So basically what we did, we took 1 ore and doubled it up in 2. Later on we can actually build a powered furnace which we can hook up on our engine and then power it via just power. So we don't need to waste the coal in the normal furnace. So yeah, that's our first machine. We got our first energy supply running. The steam engine is quite good to start off. And you see we're building up power pretty quick already. But yeah, if we want to hook up even more machines, we will need more than just one engine. But like I said, now we got the pulverizer, we can get the ingot dust, and then set up a magmatic engine, which will provide even more power. So, that's it for the first episode. I hope you had fun. It's something new to me, but we will get used to it, right? So, it only can get better. So, I see you guys in the next episode. See you!
Love